Hi, I'm Eli at Gemalto talking about Sentinel EMS Enterprise. And if we go to catalog license models, then we are able to see specific license models. I would like to show you its here, trial network license model. So let's just edit it or maybe copy it to another place so we can create a new license and see some specifications about it. First of all, in limit, we have several definitions regarding it. First is lifetime, key lifetime. Lifetime, this means a periodic calls that the license manager sees that the license is still in active mode and working, in like occupied already. So every 5 minutes it happens. You can in most of the cases leave it as is. There should be a call every couple of minutes in order to make sure that the session is alive and everything is working in front of the application. Then we have sharing limit. The license can be shared by different applications, for instance. Do you allow to share it by different applications or other things? We will see a little bit about sharing later on when we have here in the policy, but let's continue with the limit. Key hold time minutes. Once a license is released, then you can have further minutes like 1 minute, 2 minutes, that the license will still be available for the original caller. Why it is good? It is good because if you want to make sure that there is no problem in between when the license is released, and maybe there is a delay of several seconds, and still you want to make sure that the license will be available, then therefore you can hold it for some time, a couple of minutes maybe, to make sure that the license will be available once it is required for that specific time. Then, of course, the most important thing is the user limit. Since it's a network, this means that the license should be used by different users, and therefore this is the main definition of how many users in parallel maximum can use this license. It's a little bit different than the sharing limit. Sharing limit is not how many users, it's how many like applications or other things can use this license. But let's leave the sharing. The user limit is of course important, and then you can define the soft user limit, which says, okay, you have maximum 800, but maybe you want to get a notification as a Sentinel EMS administrator that we are very close to reach this limit. So you can define here what is the number that you want to get notification that you are pretty close to the limit, so you know that many users are using it. Then we go to time, and this is the definition. Since it's a trial means that you provide this license for different people to try your application, just to try it for some time and know if they want it or not. So trial means that they should be working on it for some time, and the default is 30 days that they can work with this license, and of course you can change it. You can also define hours. Suppose that you don't want any days, you want the end user to try it only for 7 hours or 5 hours, so you can change it accordingly to 7 hours like this. In any case, the duration time, if it's 7 hours or if it's 45 days, doesn't matter. The days, the start day or the start time will be once the first time the license is being used. So it's a nice way to make a license that everybody can use, and everybody will have his own time according to when he started. He will have 40 days, 45 or whatever I defined here, from the first day I've started working with this license. But in any case, I can limit the license duration. I can limit, okay, everybody can use it, but not after, if I click it, let's say, not after, let's say, June 2015. That's it. After that, no, this license model is not valid anymore, and nobody will be able to use it, because I don't want after that for anyone, even if he hadn't started yet the 45 days, still he will not be able to use it if he passed the end date. So I have also control over the end date of my license model. Then we have policy, license version of RMS, different versions that I can use. Clock tampered, to make sure that nobody will abuse my license by changing the time, the system time, the Windows system time, or the time in order to abuse the license. And false license exclusive. Do you want the license to be exclusive, meaning that this license will replace any other previous license, or additive, meaning that you want to add it to a current license? Do you want the output to be encrypted or a readable one? Sharing criteria. I said before that we talked about sharing. So look here, what is the sharing criteria? You are able to make sharing criteria according to, first of all, no sharing, meaning that this license cannot be shared by two different applications, and therefore the first one will use it, which will use it, will take the license and will control the license, so no one else will be able to use it at the same time, of course. Or maybe you want applications specified, meaning that yes, several applications can share. For instance, if it's application specified, it means that several applications can share. However, you need to go back to the limit and say here, let's say 2. So if you have in the policy application specified, and in the limit you have 2 sharing limit, this means that 2 applications can share at the same time this license. There are other alternatives like hostname based, like Xdisplay and others. License holding criteria. We said that there is, over here, I'm going back to the limit, we said that there is an hold time, let's say 2 minutes to hold, to still let the license, the session of the license be active even after the release, in order to make it still working for, let's say, 2 minutes or so. So how do you want the hold time to be working? Do you want it to be, and let's get back to the policy, do you want it to be license specified like this? And if it's license specified, it means that it will go here and see in the license how long did I specify about hold time, 2 minutes. However, the policy can go to license holding criteria as application specified. This means that it will be controlled not by this license, but according to API used for that, for holding the time. Next is the log created, and I can have it like, do I want it to have encrypt entire record of the log, or maybe you want no encryption at all because you don't care about how the log is seen or is observed by anyone, or encrypt only usage, etc. So you have definitions here. And do you want to allow virtual machine detection in order to not allow the license to be working on virtual machines? Yes or not? You can decide. Last part is the vendor. Over here you can define several information that are important for you to be part of the license. You can read them afterwards using the API, and also you can provide vendor secrets to be using later on. Currently it's 0, but if you define, let's say, 3, therefore you are able to put 3 different secret codes to be used later on for your convenience. So to sum up, this is a trial network, which is a trial one, but a network because you are able to use it from different users and different applications as well. Thank you for watching.